Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your financial reading for mid-June 2019. This month I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if y'all want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Leo, let's see what we have going on for you. Very similar message to Aries. And I'm using a brand new deck, so I know these cards aren't sticking. I feel like I always say this to you, Leo. It's always like you're similar to somebody else, and then I'm always like, the cards aren't sticking. But anyway, you start off with the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. I feel like some of you are holding on too tightly to something from the past. I say this to you every single night in your daily readings. I feel like some of you, for some of you, not all of you, but I feel like for some of you, it's definitely time for a change. Again, very similar message for Aries. Especially if you're not being fulfilled at the work that you do. It's like maybe you work really hard, but maybe you're not seeing a proper return for the amount of work that you're doing. So I feel like for some of you, it's time to let go of something. I'd say if you've been in an industry or if you've been working on something for like 20 plus years, then I would say it's definitely probably time for a change for you here onto something new. I feel like you're just not sure what you're going to do with this High Priestess. And really, I think there's a ton of opportunity for you. For some of you, it's like maybe you. By the way, I mean, this is crazy. I read with a completely different deck for Aries, and you have 2 6s at the end. They had 2 6s at the end, so I feel like you're on the right path. Let's put it that way. But for some of you, it's like maybe you've been doing something for 20 years, but maybe it's time to like take your knowledge and become a teacher or a trainer in whatever field you work in. Maybe it's time to train people. Maybe it's time to share the knowledge that you have in whatever field it is you work in. Is what's kind of coming up for some of you. But definitely, I feel like you want this financial stability, but I don't feel like a lot of you have it just yet. Next, you have the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's a definite need for you. You always get this, yeah. I feel like a lot of you are going to be returning to passions. I feel like a lot of you are going to be returning to things that you're, like jobs or businesses that you're more passionate about. Not just a job, like something that you actually want to do. And I feel like a lot of you are being pushed. This comes up for you all the time. You're the #1 sign that gets these messages of needing to work on a passion, not just a job or not just a career, but something that you actually want to be doing. So I feel like a lot of you are being pushed in that direction in your life. King of Cups is a return of an idea. So I feel like for some of you, there could be the return of a business idea or job idea that you've had in the past, and I feel like there could be a lot of success there. So if you have a return idea, I would definitely say start working on it, start paying attention to it. High Priestess, pay attention to your thoughts, right? So I feel like a lot of you need to pay attention to your thoughts. I feel like they could be guiding you financially or telling you to start something new or, kind of giving you ideas about what business to start, and I feel like you need to get moving on those things. Next, you have the Eight of Cups here. Definitely. I feel like some of you feel left out in the cold. It's like you're not getting paid enough for what you do here, Leo, is what I feel. This could be in a business or work, and I feel like there needs to be some sort of change. Eight of Cups, turning your back on something. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Like I said, very straightforward message here, Leo. And I feel like some of you definitely need to make some sort of change. It's like, I feel like things are not going to change in your current circumstances. If this message is for you, if you are experiencing this, if you are feeling like you're putting in a lot of work and not getting enough out, then I feel like things, wherever you are maybe not going to change. And maybe it's time for you to change, right? Is what these cards are saying. So I feel like it's time for you to look for something new, job-wise or business-wise. And I feel like there will be a lot of success, way more than you could possibly imagine here with these last 2 cards. So I definitely feel a change for some of you here. For others, this came up for the water signs that maybe love could be affecting your financial life, and I feel like you need to keep it positive in your love life so that your financial life is also positive. Next, you have the Six of Wands here. Victory, recognition, achievement, success. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Again, you end with 2 6s. 2 6s to me say that you are on exactly the right path, even if it doesn't seem like it. I feel like a lot of you need to get more attention at work with this card. I feel like you need to stand out, yeah. And I feel like that would be a good idea. With the Hierophant here, this also says that things are kind of, to me this is a path. And to me, this just says that the universe is guiding you down this path with these 2 6s here. And that's kind of what I feel, is that you are being guided by the universe. For others, I feel like you need to think outside the box. I think I said the same thing to Aries. It might have been somebody else. But the Hierophant says that you could be like in a little bit of a box here with this card. Just old ways of thinking. Six of Wands says learn new ways of thinking about business or work. And that will probably bring in more success. It just basically says change with these cards, which all your cards here basically say change. And finally, you have the Six of Cups here. Three of Wands, yeah. I feel like you want this right here. This is like true happiness and good things coming in for you. And the Three of Wands is you waiting for these things to come in. But really, I feel like you need to push yourself. Really, I feel like there is no waiting for you. I feel like you have to kind of like put the work in to live this life right here. For others, I feel like you're kind of like looking at your options with the Three of Wands. I feel like you're trying to pick the choice that will lead to the most financial expansion in your life, probably for the least amount of effort. which I'm all for that. Leo is like, doing the least amount of work for the most amount of money. I'm all about that. So I feel like definitely some of you could be looking for work opportunities where maybe you don't have to work 40 hours a week, but maybe you get paid for 80, So, and there are opportunities like that. So some of you could be finding something like that where it's like you don't have to put in as much work, but you actually get paid more money. For others, it could just be, this could be saying that you're looking for something that's more predictable, more structured. So it's like maybe you have a job right now where you get paid based off of performance, and maybe it's like sales or something like that. And this could be saying that you're looking for something where there's more consistency. So it's like maybe you don't get paid more money necessarily, but maybe it's more consistent, maybe it's more predictable, and maybe you don't have to wait for money or something like that. For others, I feel like there's a need to, again, learn. I feel like there's a need to expand. I feel like there's a need for change. 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. But I always say, get in the damn rowboat and kind of row out to your ships. Don't wait for your ships to come in here with a 3 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you know that. I feel like you need to take more action on something, and that's what I would do here. I feel like some of you are tired, Leo, is what I'd say. I feel like some of you want to retire, but I really feel like that's not an option, if I'm being honest. So I feel like, some of you don't want to keep working, but I feel like really the answer is to find something that you enjoy working on, whether it's a business or a job. And I feel like that will lead to more success as well. But looks pretty good, actually, Leo. Definite changes. But I would say more positive than it has been. So I definitely like to see that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.